is innocent.
Say the guilty.
I've been getting too little information or none at all.
No T, no ID.
We got us a problem.
Don't let no one know what you about to do. Just let these bitches watch.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's your homie Futuristic Mike, and I'm back with another P-Valley video if you're new. Make sure y'all leave your theories, comments, everything down below in the comment section for P-Valley Season 1. If you're a fan of P-Valley, if you love P-Valley, hit the like on this video. If you're new to my channel and this is the first time you're finding me, subscribe. Turn on those post notifications so you can always see when I'm dropping some content so you never miss any P-Valley news. Now this is going to be the recap for P-Valley Season 1, Episode 3. The title to this episode was Higher Ground. Now, Episode 3 of P-Valley introduces more of the Dirty South politics. You know, the third episode of P-Valley begins with Autumn Night shopping for wigs. It's recommended that she tries something a little different to change up her look. She ends up choosing a long, straight blonde wig that complements her pretty well. I think it looks really good on Autumn Night. But her picking out different wigs is not the beginning of the episode, the very beginning. Episode 3 of P-Valley begins with a man who's known as Coach receiving a private lap dance from Mercedes. You know, he's looking at her like he's mesmerized. This dude is really loving Mercedes. He promises her the world, but she's wise to his tactic and she pretty much walks away, and this dude is salty. He looks dumbfounded, and the rest of the girls from the back head out and start dancing. You know, he was salty as hell. Now, Autumn heads to the shop and gets herself a new wig to help her in the strip club and just for a different look. It actually seems to work, and she starts bringing in a lot of cash with private dances, and Mercedes is still not happy with Autumn Night. Of course, it seems like Mercedes is always either jealous or just plain out mad that Autumn Night ended up working up at that club. Now, Uncle Clifford isn't happy either, and Autumn Night has failed to deliver much information about the casino. He holds onto her ID as leverage. This causes problems when she finishes her shift. She receives a text from Telex Mobile telling her to bring her government ID for a cash pickup. Now, at the same time, Andre meets the mayor and discusses the casino. Now, it turns out he's actually the mayor's son, and everything's starting to make more sense now. The mayor is a man of power. You know, he wants this deal to go through with the casino and the land and everything. And they both really want this deal to go through. The crazy thing is they haven't even talked to Uncle Clifford about any of this yet. You know, Uncle Clifford is pissed off about hearing about this casino because that means that his club, the Pink, the business will highly be affected. So he doesn't want this deal to go through at all. And Andre and the mayor are doing everything they can to make it happen. Now, Autumn Night eventually agrees to head out to a diner with Andre and start eating. The rest of the girls from the club end up showing up and Andre takes off. He wants to get up out of there. Before he does, however, Autumn agrees to meet him again if he messages her. And she says, "I'll reply." So you already know Andre's going to message her because he's definitely feeling your girl Autumn Night. Now, Uncle Clifford heads up to meet Corbin at the cotton field at the farm. And while they're up there talking, he asks who Andre is. And he learns about the casino. And he pretty much learns that this casino is going to be taking their land. When Corbin mentions that money hits 10 million, he's clearly impressed. He also holds a secret over Corbin and walks away with this still hidden for now. Now, next, Mercedes visits her mother at the church and asks about the money. She's finally got the gym she's wanted, and her mother agrees to write a check and hand it over to her the next day. She said the next day she can come and pick up the check. Now, right after this, Mercedes goes to visit her girls from the dance team. Now, a couple members from the dance team start to rebel. They made a couple videos of them twerking and stuff like that, and Mercedes didn't like it. And they're just like, "But it's okay for you to do it." And she's like, "But I'm getting paid for mine." So she punishes them with plenty of toe touches for stepping out of line. Back at the club, Keyshawn, or Miss Mississippi, falls during practice. She has a sprained wrist and she heads backstage where Diamond helps her patch it up. There's clearly chemistry between the two of them. It seems like Diamond genuinely cares for Miss Mississippi. It looked like they were about to kiss. They were looking at each other a certain way, but the baby starts crying, so it breaks this up. But best believe we're going to see more of this in the future. Now, later that evening, Autumn and Mercedes fight for dominance on the pole. Mercedes is not happy with her for jumping on the same pole at all. As soon as the dance ends, they head backstage where she confronts Autumn Night about what she's doing. Autumn Night comes up there drunk as hell. She just got done downing a whole bottle of vodka, and she tries to go up on the stage with Mercedes, Miss Mississippi, and the other white girl. Autumn Night tries to go up there and she tries to put on a show, but she fails miserably. Luckily, Mercedes saved the show by twerking on her and getting on top of her and stuff, and it seemed like the crowd liked that, but Mercedes did not like what she did at all. Now, Little Murda meets DJ Never Scared and shows him the song he created. Although it has a good hook, the DJ tells him it's not good enough. He tells him it needs some bounce that'll get the girls moving. As they keep talking, he invites Little Murda across to his house for dinner. But he was really not feeling the track at all, because you can tell when Little Murda first played it, he wasn't really bobbing his head or nothing like that. He was just looking like, what is this shit? So he wasn't feeling it. He's probably going to talk to him about how it can be improved at dinner. The next day, Autumn and Andre meet up and talk. She's desperate to get some answers, so she manages to seduce Andre and gain access to his laptop. She tells him that he needs to go get a condom because they were getting ready to smash, and she's like, no, not without a condom. So on his computer, she finds the presentation for the casino, and she starts reading through to feed back to Clifford. As soon as she gets looking, she also finds the pics of herself that Andre took of her, and when Andre returns, he realizes what happened, and he's pretty pissed off about it. He's salty. He shouldn't have kept them pictures on his computer. That's kind of his fault. Now, back at the club, Autumn hands over the information she has for the casino to Uncle Clifford. This is not the end of it, though. Clifford uses his leverage to make her do one more thing for him. After messaging Andre to meet him privately at the club, he was pretending it was Autumn texting Andre. But then Andre shows up and finds himself face to face with Uncle Cliff, and Andre was not happy at all. Now, Mercedes finds a video of Terica, one of the girls from the dance club. This girl is provocatively dancing and getting a bit wild with whipped cream, and Mercedes was not having it at all. She heads straight to the house party and confronts the girl. At the house party, after everybody leaves, we learn that Terica is actually Mercedes' daughter, and this really caught me off guard. It really, really caught me by surprise because I didn't expect Mercedes to have a daughter. Unfortunately, when her adoptive mother comes home, she reveals that Terica is off the team. She says that she can no longer dance for her. And Mercedes is like, really? Because that's the only time I get to see her. Now, this woman has custody over her, so there's nothing Mercedes can do about it. Now, at the end of the episode, Autumn Night heads off with her ID in check and manages to withdraw the money just in time because she had a certain amount of time to get this money. She transferred $9,000 over and she got it out. Now, as the cashier hands it over to Autumn Night, or should I say Miss Savage, Lakeisha Savage, the cashier tells her to have a good day. Now, your girl Autumn Night literally looks at the camera and smiles. Like, really? I found that pretty funny. They put that in there because she knows she ain't supposed to be doing that with a fake ID, and she just thought she was the shit in that moment. So they really had her looking at the camera and smiling. Now, that's it for P-Valley Season 1, Episode 3. I thought it was a good episode, man. We got to learn a little bit more about the casino being built, everything with Andre. We got to learn a little bit more about him. We got to see Andre talking to the mayor. I love the Uncle Clifford parts because he just has me laughing all the time. I love when he's on the screen. We got to see a little bit more of Corbin. I really liked Autumn Night's new wig. I always love seeing Mercedes on the screen. I think Miss Mississippi and Diamond are going to get together in the future, or at least hook up. It seems like he really cares for her. And last but not least, we found out Mercedes has a daughter, and that was really news to me because I had no idea she had any kids. So we're going to see more with her daughter in the future. Hopefully she can get back on the dance team, or hopefully Mercedes can see her daughter in the future. But yeah, I thought it was a solid episode and it was really good. I got more P-Valley content coming for y'all in the future. so I'll be continuing to bring you guys more of that P-Valley content. If you guys want to donate to the channel to help support the channel, I got links in the description to do so. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you can never miss a video. I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. It's your boy Futuristic Mike, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.